Alright.
Welcome, everybody. Since everybody else is having such a goddamn good time with it, I'm going to take a crack at doing Fabula Ultima myself. I expect to fuck up, but hopefully everybody still has a good time. We're going to open... where are you? So, we open in the city-state of Vahul, the capital of the country of Ospacia.
Okay.
It's neutral by design. It's kind of like fantasy Switzerland, I guess. Only if Switzerland did things. We're gonna start when my document fucking opens. That'd be great, thank you. We're gonna start in the council chambers of the Council of 10. A crowd of people stand around a round table where 10 fairly important looking and well-dressed people sit. One section of people are dressed in red, white, and gold armor and clothes. The next section is made up of short, fur-covered humanoids dressed in clothes that are well-tailored but practical, along with some dressed in black armor painted various bright colors. The next is a group of tall, slender snake people, one of which stands out a bit more than the other ones. They're all dressed in light armor and staring very aggressively at the white-clothed group. The next group is fairly small. It's a tall, stately man and woman dressed in black and silver armor, with purple tabards and sashes, along with 2 soldiers, an airship mechanic, and a page of some kind. There's one stocky-looking turtle person who mills around by himself looking very awkward. The last group is made up of elegant, unicorn-like people. And as you watch, because all of you are in this council chambers, is basically where you're all going to be described. Can you not?
There's a cat humongrel really trying to make their case.
It's really fucking mad about it. Come here. You have...
Senator Fluffykins.
You have
Cut
the
that
best
out.
fucking timing. I'm trying to do a cutscene. You're an asshole. The way
Admiral Snowball will come to order.
The group in white armor is arguing their position. No one is happy with the explanation they are giving. They're defending their invasion of Alzheim, which is another country on the continent of Uheim. Home to the Barrowlings, who are the small, furry humanoids. They deny that they are violating any treaty. They have permission to cross borders if they do no harm to the natives of the neighboring countries. They aren't attacking. They crossed and then had to defend themselves from the Barrowlings. They claim to have only retaliated in self-defense and then continued to move further inland, intending only to peacefully cross. One of the Barrowlings slams their hand against the table and is... Even though they're, 2 feet shorter than everybody there, their teeth are bared as they growl out that they did not cross in the usual way. They were denied passage through the mountain passes with their machines and their army, and they claim they simply built something to tunnel directly through the mountains themselves, opening veins of effluvium and poisoning both their lands and water, their own soldiers, creating uncontrollable demons. They deliberately avoided crossing the border in the normal way, not waiting for any moot to be called to give permission for such an army to cross. They admit they did attack first, but they are well within their rights to repel what they took as a blatant attempt to invade. They argue that it's clear that everything was done maliciously, and the proof is the Carnabilt army is occupying the territory they are claiming to have only be passing through. And as it looks like there's going to be a fairly nasty argument starting between this barreling and what looks like the leader of this quote-unquote peace diplomatic, peaceful group of the Carnabilt army.
Delegation?
Delegation, thank you. Who I may add, since you're all there, and this is a cutscene anyway, it does count as a villain.
Oh, fun.
Ooh.
That means we get a Fabult point, Newt, on top of the 3 we start with.
Mm-hmm.
Fabulous for us.
Before this argument breaks out any further, the 10 representatives stop the argument by calling the session of the peace talks closed, thanking everybody for their closing statements. They're going to retire to deliberate on their judgment, and they invite everyone to retire to their own lodging, return tomorrow, and hear the recommendations. One by one, the groups, the ones that you're part of included, they file out of the Great Hall, and I'm going to move you to the map. So everybody's coming out of this blue hall here. TT and DZ, you are with the delegation, the very small one with the purple sash. Nuvan? Nuvan? You're hiding, like, within the group of other Latika, including Shady.
Okay. There's something funny about the name that I don't know about?
No. I think it was you just laughing that I was fucked up pronouncing it.
No, it sounds like Newman, so I was doing a Newman.
Oh, okay.
That's all. That's it. That was just being silly. Ignore me.
I didn't even think of that because I haven't thought about Seinfeld for like 500 years.
I only think about it because Jurassic Park.
Fair.
Canonical ending of Seinfeld.
And the two of the unicorn people, who are Shady, or not Shady, god damn it, Raven and Newt.
I am 2 people at once!
Shady's the punk rocker, Latika. So, as you're filing out and you see all these people, who wants to describe themselves and introduce themselves first? And tell me how you're feeling right now.
Well, I can go first, but question, like, are there other Seleni here, or is it just literally me and my bodyguard?
It is you and Newt.
Oh joy! So, imagine the metaphor of the duck. Everything looks calm on the surface, and underneath, an absolute fucking travesty. Like, so my characters are Seleni. They are the satyr / unicornish people. Mine in particular is a very slender individual who appears to be male. Not that it really matters to Selene. It's not super tall. I think it's just like the low end of average height. The horn adds some inches, obviously. They have a very dark black fur and a dark a dark, almost coalish skin, with a series of darker marks around their face that looks like freckles. They're dolled up in like some bright purple armor with like a very few bits of metal here and there. He's evidently trying to make the leather a bit more defensible and ornate. This isn't really kitted for battle so much as it is functional and looks nice, but could take a hit if something went south, but it's not meant for battle.
Sort of jousting armor in a way.
Yeah, borderline. It's like a one or two notches below jousting armor, but still in the same idea. Anyways, they're kitted out with what appears to be a rapier and a buckler, which is strapped to their back, I think. I'm not sure where you put bucklers usually. It doesn't matter. But
they're small and portable, so you just sort of keep them on the wrist.
Oh, okay. Okay, just bucklers strapped to the wrist then. They appear to be munching on something, like kind of like modern day people would have some bubble gum to chew if they're anxious. Well, this person appears to be like munching on maybe like a bit of really tough jerky or like ration, like hardened plant fiber ration, and just slowly chewing as to appear very calm, when every now and again like their a hand will twitch or a finger will spasm. They're doing a really good job of looking in control. This is Tasset Geschwind.
Okay.
Well, I can do that next because my character is a much taller, more broad Selene. She is mostly a gray-white with dark brown-black fur and hair. She has some heavier armor, as well as a purple sash across her chest to match the little one, Selene's. She is standing very close to them and very alert, ears all perked and swiveling around.
Okay. And the two of you are nervous, I'm guessing, right now, because Selenes don't usually leave their own territory.
And we're the only two here.
And you're the only two here.
Yep.
Trying to be more alert and on guard than nervous, but yes.
Like, pretending to be like, we're supposed to be here, but like, also, man, these people are fucking weird.
Okay. There's also, like, annoying ringing in your ears every once in a while, like when you turn your ears. Especially when you look towards the group in red and white. They give off a strange off-tone keening sound. It's not pleasant to listen to.
Has this been going on since we were, like, when we first stepped foot in the city, or is this, like, very recent?
Not when you first stepped in. It's gotten worse since this group arrived, in particular.
So, trying to mask a wince of like discomfort now and again, and getting progressively better at it, but also getting slightly worried about what this means.
Okay. Who would like to go next?
Kind of among near the back of the Latican envoys or group is kind of taller than the others, fairly big, is one Latika that clearly looks like they've had some effluvium poisoning or corruption. Their limbs are a little bit longer, oddly proportioned to other Latikans. Not to mention that they almost look to have like vestigial bat-like wing membranes. Too small looking to fly, but clearly something's not right there. They look a little feral, and but they are also just the entire time glaring at the red and white group. Just very clearly, just kind of exuding the "if not for the laws of this land, I would be attacking you right now" kind of energy.
Which is fair.
So they're keeping their distance.
Okay.
And they do occasionally throw the occasional glance at the Selene pair.
Yeah, Selene are a weird.
With, like, I think there might be like some recognition from her, since she comes from somewhere that's like not far from where their territory is.
Yeah, Rehome is fairly close to Byronoct, so you would have seen them before, but you know that
like,
they don't really leave.
Yeah, it's not looking like, didn't expect to see Selene here. That's weird. They're taking this serious.
Okay.
But that's it.
And our last one is...
That's me. Hello. I'm gonna say, like, at the near the front of the Latika, just to get out there and away from the white and red group, because any longer having to deal with their bullshit, and he'd just start cussing him out or just making comments he shouldn't, is a lightish teal Latika wearing a bluish trench coat, a black shirt with some binding, and dark pants with some knee covers on it. And most notably, aside from the eye patch on his face, is the lighter teal pompadour on top of his head.
Okay. Shady, who is a guest character.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a second. So, Shady isn't going to be in every session, but I wanted everybody to be introduced at the same time, or at least if they could be here for the first session. Shady's a pirate, so Shady has a boat.
Nice.
A surprise tool to help these guys later.
So, Shady, if you wanted to say anything to your fellow Latikans before you go and hang out on your boat and then listen to the rest of this session.
Keep an eye towards the coast. They could be plotting even more bullshit. And with that, he'll depart.
Question.
Mm?
Do you think my character probably took passage on your boat to get here?
Oh, no doubt.
Okay. Because they are technically a refugee fleeing from the south, in the conflict.
Yeah, so long as you paid, boom.
Yep.
You don't got no problems.
Cool. So, just as you leave, Nuven, as you would know them, just kind of pat you on the shoulder with their large clawed hand and thanks for the ride.
Mm-hmm. He nods and disembarks.
Okay. And like I said, you are welcome to
Yeah. I'll be
to this.
listening.
And for our next group, it's the group with the tall, elegant man and woman in purple and black armor, with the page of some kind and what looks like an airship engineer. Which one of you two would like to introduce yourselves first?
I suppose I can take a whack at it.
Okay.
Very stout fellow, big bristly mustachios. Just takes out a pipe, lights it. My word! That was positively atrocious!
The woman will turn to you and go, yeah, kind of. I have a feeling that they're going to push for neutrality, as they always do. Although I personally think that we should not let this kind of thing slide.
No, such a bad precedent.
But I will abide by what is discussed here and what is decided, as long as they do.
Bah, I say! We all know they won't abide by any rules but their own.
We all know it, but that doesn't mean that we should be as uncivilized as they are.
Pah! I'm more civilized than they are in the wee hours of the morning. Before I've had my coffee.
Who is your character?
Why, I'm surprised you forgot. I'm Sidolphus von Emmerich, famed airship engineer.
Yes.
Continues to smoke and blow on his pipe.
Okay. And we move over to our last. DZ is also a guest character, so our last main character, TT.
Yeah, so she's a very tall, she's a humongrel, and a bird humongrel. She's very tall. She has arms that are sort of halfway between human arms and halfway between Archaeopteryx wings. Legs like a bird or an avian, non-avian dinosaur. A long tail like an Archaeopteryx. A very long neck, like twice as long as his neck long. And a head full of hair that's actually just dark green feathers with a sort of mohawk of feathers that occasionally spring up when she's excited.
Cockatiel-like.
And yeah, very cockatiel-like. And as they're walking, she's like, "So what was all of that about?"
Well, this time it's going to be the taller, more stately man that answers. So we have what is called the Treaty of 10 that governs how our countries interact with each other. It's the rules that we set down and agreed upon so that we wouldn't get into needless wars. And one of those rules were just broken by Carnabilt.
Oh, that's
So-
not good.
We're here to see if we can...
Well, did they know they were breaking the rule, or did they do it by accident? Because
No.
sometimes, the rules aren't super clear or memorable.
Well, they claim that they weren't breaking any rules, but the people that they...
That is a rookie mistake. You never claimed that you weren't breaking the rules. You claimed that you didn't know.
So that's why we're here, though, is to see if there's any way that we can keep the peace without going into all-out war, which nobody really wants.
Yeah, jeez. What rule did they break?
Well, they invaded Alzheim.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
That's what that was about?
Yeah, they claim that they didn't, but the Barrelings claim that they absolutely did, and I tend to side with the Barrelings because they're very honest people, and that there hasn't been a drop of honesty from Carnabild in the last 30 years.
These Louises, if I was in their position, I would just be apologizing all over the place.
They won't.
That's just not smart on their part. They're gonna get in trouble.
They already are in trouble, but I don't think they care very much.
Oh. Oh, that's sad. That's not gonna turn out well for them. So, this place has chocolate, right?
It does. And
Wait,
we are in a
famous
restaurant.
chocolate?
Oh shit. Don't make me fucking think of this on the fucking fly. Well,
It's part of my character pitch.
most of the chocolate here is famous, mostly because it's the only place that really produces any. We are on a
So
break
is there-
until tomorrow, so if you wanted to
Is there
go,
money in the trip budget for it?
yes, you can go and get some chocolate if you would like. We're on a break until tomorrow, so yeah, go and enjoy yourself.
He's already off.
Bye. So I haven't thought of the names for these two yet, but they are the I wouldn't. Victabellum is also an empire, so this would be the emperor and the empress.
Oh,
Fuck.
jeez.
Fuck.
They came themselves because they are. This is very important and serious.
You're asking them
that
about
makes-
their chocolate.
That makes how my character was talking to them way funnier to me.
What was it she said? It's better to admit that you just don't know.
It's better to claim you don't know. Rookie mistake.
They're very nice people, so I wouldn't worry about it.
I mean, they would have been on an airship with Teto for a while, so
Oh, I get it.
mm-hmm.
Okay,
Just
so
bird brain. See,
most of you, like the Seleni in particular, would be staying at the high inn because you are part of a diplomatic delegation. As for where everybody else is going to be staying, probably Tito and Sid are going to be staying there too. I don't know if anybody of the Latican delegation would want to stay there because the ones from Carnabilt are also staying there. So you would probably be staying over here in the inn.
So we're gonna have a headache in our hotel. Lovely.
Yeah. You know, just fucking. I don't know if that would work. Just fucking plugging your ears with cotton balls.
Yeah, every time they walk by you, it's just like you get a little bit of tinnitus.
It's less like hearing. I think it's more attuned to like magic sense. Correct?
Oh, it's worse. No.
Yeah, it kind of vibrates your bones.
Oh, gonna make my joints ache. Oh, they're
No
so
wonder you're
lucky.
all
No wonder elves come across as being annoyed all the time.
It's like, God, they're lucky I'm not playing a more asshole character.
And also, you were part of a diplomatic delegation, so you can't start any shit.
Oh, toss it wouldn't. Yeah, he's a
I
good
mean-
boy.
We could, but it's a bad idea.
Could, but it's a bad idea.
Especially since we're outnumbered. Let's see, Toss is a good boy. He doesn't want to bring disrespect on the house. Or his people, for that matter. He's probably not going to stay in the hotel very often if he just sits there going, oh, my head hurts, my bones are vibrating, and I'm having, trouble walking in a straight line. Maybe we should leave.
Yeah.
Yes. So, also, it was less noticeable because you were literally standing by things that made your ears ache and your bones vibrate. But the Latican delegation also kind of felt off. Not as like a whole, and not as like bad as the ones from Carnabilt, but there was a little bit of a weird vibe. And usually you don't get that because you live near the Latican, like right by the Latican border.
Yeah.
You've interacted with them before.
Yeah. Well, they're a relatively sensitive, magical people themselves.
But Tikans would be probably one of the few trade partners that they have, right? That Solani have still.
Yeah, because on the other
Yeah.
side of them is Carnabilt, and they fucking make their bones vibrate. Who wants to trade with people that makes their bones vibrate?
This
Well,
got to
if
be
you're
just.
doing it in a good way.
There's got to be that one absolutely weird Seleni who likes it, and just no one acknowledges they exist.
That guy's just bizarre. Okay. But
Like, he's the ambassador to Carnival. It's like Weirdo actually volunteered.
Carries a cane because he can't walk straight at all.
So it's like a Klingon. It's like a not Klingons, but like Spock's people.
Vulcan?
Vulcan?
Yeah, so it's a Vulcan thing. Send the freak for the diplomacy.
Oh god, the Klingon ambassador to Klingon has to be very resilient or very weird.
also
I have to hear you real quick.
showing you exactly what the Carnabilt delegation looks like, including the one fuck.
And fuck.
The really smug one that was talking at the delegation at the moot.
Oh, he does look smug. Look at his ears.
Wow.
Looks like an
Cool
asshole.
design. Douche.
Douche.
I like their armor, actually. Really neat.
Red and white is a good combo.
Red, white, and yeah.
Like a children's hospital from hell.
You caught his name, and if you'd give me a second to look through my notes, because I did fucking write it down. No, I didn't. Well, okay.
As it goes.
Relatable.
Mm-hmm. Douche Supreme.
That's our friend Douche.
So,
Shadoo.
you, the Seleni, the two Seleni see him, like, kind of walking around. He doesn't appear to be worried about anything. If anything, he seems really smug about his chances of just making any, just kind of sweeping this all under the rug like it was just kind of like a misunderstanding.
He's betting on everyone's inactivity, and he's probably not a bad bet, in all honesty.
He knows that most people just, like, they just want to keep the peace. And if either one of you would like to roll this, just to see his mood, a double insight.
Newt has burbed, but I will definitely inspect this man. An 8.
So it's doubles, but the doubles are under 6s, so I don't think that counts.
Unless you got a glass skill.
Yeah, it has to be
No?
over 6s.
No class skill.
Okay, well, all you get from him is his kind of like smug assurance of himself.
Gotcha.
His smug aura mocks me.
His smug
Of
aura
course.
mocks you.
Mocking all of us.
He's kind of an asshole.
I love that line because it's about a painting made by Hitler of a German Shepherd.
So, you watch as that delegation kind of like leaves out of the inn and goes like they're going to be just wandering around town.
Well, they want chocolate too.
Yeah, they look like they're going on a sightseeing tour. Okay, so
I see. Now, Toss is going to make a note of which direction they're going and head the opposite.
they're going, it looks like they're going here to the library.
Oh, shame.
They would, the fascist bastards.
Wow, okay.
He is going to spare kind of a longing look of, oh, I wanted to go to the library. But
Oh, I'm back. I'm sorry.
I'll come back. The fascists have smugged by us.
Oh, fuck them.
They just walked on by and they're going to the library for some obtuse reason.
Oh,
If you wanted to, Newt, you could roll a double insight check to see what Muggerskin is actually thinking.
This is like that. Oh, do I have the? I don't.
Yeah. If you go on your sheet and go to where it just says rolls, you'll have that list there.
Yeah.
That double insight is either inspect or recall.
Oh, hold on. I don't have a modifier, I guess.
Nope.
No modifiers.
Jeez.
The
Okay.
little modifier thing pops up, so it's...
So, all Tosset saw was that he was smug as fuck. You get the feeling that he's not as devil may care as he puts on. He's worried about something. Something is worrying him, and you're not entirely sure it's the outcome of the council. He also makes your teeth ring. I'm gonna make you as uncomfortable as possible because I put that detail in the world.
It's like the Soleni have an organ that counts as a Geiger counter.
Kind of. There's an asshole walking around with a demon core on him, basically.
Did Tosset said he want to go to the library out loud, Raven?
No, but he did look longingly at the library before looking away. Like, I'd really like to go there, but I'd like not to have a headache when trying to read books.
Yeah. Contra is going to have a thought about that for a second and then look down at him and ask, "Would you like to go?"
Blinks. Of course. Well, I'm vastly interested in what these people might have as their library, but, given those individuals are there, I would not be able to read with any sort of a clear mind. Just blinks as were you interested in the library as well, Contra?
I am more interested in what they are after, but
Just blinks at that. He goes, were they looking like they were hunting something, or?
perhaps. One didn't seem as nonchalant as he thinks he is.
Oh. Then if they're probably up to nonsense, it is in the best interest of our people to fully understand exactly what they are doing. Just extreme distaste of, oh, we're gonna have to get closer to these people.
So her ears are pinned back, and she says, "Could you withstand the headache?"
Of course. I I know I'm not much of a Selene, but I still sensitive to magic all the same.
Oh, hush, you are no less Selene than I.
Just blinks at that. Why is there a rainbow around Motion? Toss it.
Oh no, it's cute.
Anyways, it's like the ears flicked down, then flicked up, and then she just kind of looked away real quick. Goes, oh, I mean, I'm not as in tune with magic, and the whole reason I was sent because let's just go to the library, dear Contra, and I frankly, I hope you don't. I hope it's not as bad as it is from, or we should just go.
Oh,
Your
it is
character is
almost
adorable,
unbearable, but
Raven.
it's
Thank you. Like, he is a soft boy trying to be a diplomat.
sweet baby.
Mostly because he was the only one that they sent just by himself with his giant muscled lady friend.
But yeah, he's not very good at magic, so they're like, oh, he's not very good at magic. Maybe the weird shit won't bother him as much. And also, he volunteered.
So as they are headed to the library, what is Nuvan?
Nuven.
Nuvan, thank you. What is Nuvan doing?
Yeah. Following.
Following them to the library?
Following, not the Selene, the Carnival.
Ah, okay. Are you doing anything in particular, like,
Just
to hide
honestly
yourself?
keeping an eye on them. Not particularly. Just well, I guess, maybe not trying to be super obvious, but still, it's like she's following them and not looking away. So, keeping a distance, but tailing them. It'd be very easy for the Selene pair to see her, especially since something a little weird about her, too.
And
Yeah.
they would have recalled that none of the Latika are particularly happy with any of the Carnabil people today in the council chambers. They were glaring death at them. If they could have, they would have set them on fire. So you're trailing them to the library. I will let you know for free that no, you do not recognize any of these people.
Okay.
How about UTT? What is
I'm heading to the
what
shops.
is Tito doing? Okay. So, the big shop here, it sells, the basic stuff in the book, but these little ones here, they're all chocolate shops. Every single one of
Feathers
them.
ruffle, like Ghibli hair. Alright, I gotta see how much Zenit I have left over from character creation. I have a pretty decent amount because I didn't actually buy that much stuff. Okay. Yeah, I got like 300 Zenit. Alright, let's buy some fucking chocolate. I buy as much as I can get with 300 Zenit.
Oh my god.
God, okay. I didn't make any, items for this, but that's a lot of fucking chocolate. Like, you
There's
get...
so much chocolate. I feel like she buys some of the you know how shops in tourist towns will have aspirational items that no one's actually expected to buy. There's probably a chocolate goose or something.
Like the 2-foot Toblerone.
Yeah. she buys one of those. And boxes of chocolate.
Has she ever had chocolate before?
Nope. It'd be really funny if she hates it.
I'm gonna go ahead and, you say that to the first shop that you walk into, and they immediately give you all the samples.
Oh.
It's like, you've
Gotta
never had
poke this
chocolate before?
customer.
How do you even live without chocolate? And they give you, samples of, coffee flavored chocolate, dark chocolate, milk chocolate,
no.
white chocolate,
Taste it.
fudge, anything.
And she's a bird, so her eyes go wide as saucers as she eats, and she's like, "How did I live without chocolate? Badly."
So I'm just gonna say that you have a shit ton of chocolate, and you can just put that in your inventory.
Hell yes.
I will figure out something to do with the chocolate.
I'll figure out something to do with the chocolate.
That's fair.
In mouth.
You just have an absolute crap ton of chocolate.
Camera just pans to Tito just face down someplace, just in a chocolate coma.
We'll see if Tito's able to fly after this.
Oh my god, yeah.
That much sugar? That might hummingbird.
Well, if she tries any of the heavy chocolate, she may not be able to.
It's fair.
And, I'll say that when you return to the inn with your fucking bird arms full of chocolate, you see, the two unicorn people. You're not entirely sure what the hell what's up with that. And one of the snake people following the people that are in trouble. The ones that they're gonna get in trouble tomorrow, at least you think they are.
Furious, she follows after them while messily snacking on chocolate. But she makes sure that the wrappers get thrown away in a proper receptacle. She's not a monster.
Thank you for that. Okay. Let's see, how do I want to do this interaction with the library? Okay, so you all are kind of following them to see what they're doing, and you don't exactly want to be seen, correct?
I mean, they probably don't.
We're just going to the library.
Given we're weird horse people, I don't think sneaking's really up for us. So I think we're just trying to look nonchalant, like, oh,
Yeah.
we're just going to go check
We're
on
just-
the books.
Yeah, we're just also going to the library.
Okay, so you're not trying
Not
to
hiding.
Yeah, you're not hiding or anything.
Nope.
Okay. And we'll just have this be another scene. I was gonna put a clock on there if you were trying to sneak around. So, you all just kind of hang out in the library for a bit. Tito, you come in and you see everybody, they're just kind of reading. But nobody seems to mind that you're eating your chocolate here either, so as long as you don't touch the books.
So, I will say, Tosset started off doing the thing of, like, pick up a book, try and, like, look over the book to spy on the weird people. He started that way, but as soon as he glanced down the book, he got lost in it and is now sitting in a chair somewhere just reading his book. So every once in a while, like, there's a twitch and it's like, oh, my head hurts. Oh, that's right, the asshole's still here. Every now and again, it's just reminded of that fact.
Well, Contra's going to stand very close, but also more trying to keep alert and see where those assholes are going.
Nuvain? God damn it. I'm always going to go French with that name.
That's fine. They try to look like they're, at least partially browsing the books. Like, she's trying to look like she can't just not finding the book that she's looking for, but it's very clear if anyone's just watching that, yeah, she's just faking it. But she's trying to follow Stir.
Okay. So you're not a group
I don't know
yet.
if that's helpful to the plot yet.
No, it's fine. Because you're staring at them. You are pretty in tune with what they're doing, and I'm just wondering who would hear this first, because you both have pretty good hearing. On account of the ears. The giant fucking ears that both of your races have. Since you're paying the most attention and you're not fighting a ringing headache, Nuven, you would hear that they're having an argument over there in the corner of the library that they're in.
You better be careful lest they attract the ire of the librarians.
Yeah, it's a very quiet argument, and
So, Nuven will try to sneak. Now she'll try to sneak closer so they don't notice her, so she can listen in.
okay. Since it's not everybody trying to do this, what is the roll for that I want you to do?
Discretion?
Discretion. Yeah, give me a dex.
I'm just remembering, did I make my dex okay?
Unless you want to,
11.
Okay. Okay,
I have no bonds to invoke, so...
that is correct. You don't.
Well, not any that would be applicable in this moment.
I think me and you are the only ones who start with bonds.
I think so, because you're
we've at
bonded with
least
each other.
known each other. Yeah.
And Tito and Sid might have a bond, because they've been on an airship together for, like, a couple hours at least. And
Yeah.
Nuban and Shady's character would also have one, probably.
Monsieur Pompadour.
He did give me his name, but it's fucking flown out of my brain
Omara.
for a second.
Shady.
I don't think he's at the computer.
Yeah, I think I heard him talking to somebody in the background. But you don't catch much. There is an argument between Stir and one of the guards. The guard looks really like he's sweating. And has kind of like a really pale complexion that you can see underneath his helmet. He's like, you can hear Stir, like snippets of him telling them, just pull yourself together, you little idiot. We only have to be here for another day and then we can go home. Try not to embarrass me. And then the guy, like, says something really quietly and it's muffled by his helmet, and you watch Stir just kind of slap him across the back of the helmet. And go, stop being such a little... Fine. Go on back to the hotel or whatever. Go get some fresh air. I can't stand the sight of you anyway. And you watch this guard, like, kind of shamble out of the library.
Huh? That?
Did this seem familiar in any way to Nuven?
Possibly. Like, I know exactly what you're trying to recall, but I'm trying to say it in a way that the other players don't get it.
Yeah. So she would know that this is bad news, that this is gonna be bad.
Yeah, he's either, like, actually sick or something is wrong, and you're going to have to deal with it pretty soon.
So how loud was that helmet slap?
Pretty loud. He wasn't holding
Bonk.
back.
So yeah, that would have tossed it out of his book, and he's definitely looked up in time to probably, like, maybe catch the tail end of that conversation. And obviously see the man stumble out. Just gonna kind of blink and stare, and then, like, turn his attention back to the representative. Is like wondering how hard he hit the guard for the man to have trouble walking. It's like, what the hell, guy?
Yeah, you're getting the feeling that this guy sucks.
Yeah.
Well, we already knew he sucks.
The rest of his guards are kind of like shifting uncomfortably as he's sitting there, reading a book. He got up to reprimand the guard, but he sat back down, and you notice that even though there's chairs around, he's not allowing his guard to sit.
What a tool.
Oh god, he's a retail assistant manager.
Oh.
You got time to lean, you got time to clean.
Okay.
I've seen that, like, Tosset will kind of, like, glance over and goes, Contra, you could always pull up a chair and sit down if you need to rest your legs or...
No, it is my choice to stand.
Just opens his mouth like he's gonna say something, just closes it like, okay.
Alright, let me see.
So, yeah, Nuven clearly looks like she's debating with herself if anybody sees her. And then she's going to turn and very clearly follow the guard out. With this, like, intense scowl on her face.
So we see this Latika stalking the guard out.
Yeah.
Yep, after you saw her stalk the whole group in.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Toss is gonna glance up at that, goes, that does not read well. Though I know you wanted to keep an eye on the gentleman over there. Should we perhaps follow that?
It does look
What
like
if-
he's gonna hit that guy.
Absolutely freezes in place.
Tito's just standing there fucking munching on her.
Just standing
chocolate.
like right behind you, eating chocolates.
It's like absolutely just freezes in place. Like one hand was resting on the armrest of the chair, just like digs in slightly. Just slowly turns. Hello there, ma'am. We are not familiar.
Okay, so I would like to make an observation here. Whereas the Carnabilt delegation makes your bones vibrate, standing this close to this individual, there's a pleasant ringing all through your body.
Almost like a wind chime kind of thing.
Yeah, it's very
Oh.
pleasant. You don't
Or
get
bird
that
song.
from any other humongrel you've ever fucking met.
Yeah, that definitely makes toss it a little on the defensive at first. Just straightens up prim and proper. He goes, hello there, ma'am.
Mhm.
Pauses for a minute to make sure that's correct.
Yeah, you got it.
I am Tosset Geschwind, and a pleasure to be meeting your acquaintance.
Cool. My name's Tito. I would shake your hand, but my hands are covered in chocolate. Yeah, what's going on?
It appears that the delegate over there dismissed one of his guards, and then the Latika... Well, I think they're a Latika, they look a bit odd. But started following them out, and I can't imagine that ends well.
Yeah,
Pa-
especially 'cause,
pauses-
those guys and the red and white guys, they're in like trouble for fucking invasion.
That is a distinct possibility.
I mean, oof.
I will have to return home. I cannot...
If I were them, I'd be on my P's and Q's, but they're like slapping each other in a library. Just thug life, I guess.
Just for a moment, the eyes go separate directions, just wall-eyed.
Thug life. You jeez.
Refocusing on this odd one. Okay, Miss Tito. May I ask if you're with one of the other delegations, or...
Oh, I work on an airship. But there were there are these two fancy passengers on the airship. They asked me to come to the big thing where they yelled at those guys for doing the invasion, and they were like the two people that I'm with. They were like, oof, this is bad. And I'm like, whew, yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
You realize that she is talking about the delegation from Victabellum, who it consists of the Emperor and the Empress of Victabellum.
Yeah, it's like just stares for a minute, then just so you are with the airship crew and was invited, I'm guessing, to this event?
Yeah, they were really sweet. They were like, hey, you should come and watch this thing. And I was like, yeah, okay. And then it was really, really boring. But I guess it's important.
Potential war, yes.
Oof. Man. If I was responsible for a potential war, I would just be like, I don't know, like super contrite.
All things considered, Miss Tito, I believe they are in the mindset of they can win whatever war they start.
That's pretty dumb. I mean, first of all, isn't war in and of itself just sort of not really a thing anyone wants?
Well, for the most part, you are correct. Though, some people believe certain plots of land belong to them through right or rule.
Huh. It's weird. Hey, remember that guy who just got slapped?
Yes, we were discussing him.
Yeah.
So
He was walking kind of funny. Did he had to go to the bathroom? Is that why he left?
I was assuming that his superior managed to damage his head in some manner.
Oh, like when your eardrums get wrong and you can't walk straight.
Of a sort.
Guess that makes sense. I don't know. It was sort of like he just came out of a bar. You know how people walk when they just came out of a bar?
A bar. It's a barn. I was like, what?
what the hell's going on in the
barn.
barn?
Oh no.
Man,
Listen,
Man.
what the farmers do with the sheep is their business.
No.
I was gonna say the horse brews some primo hooch.
I
always
will-
did
Yeah,
say
the
I
barn's
call
where the
fish horse
moonshine
piss.
still is.
I want
You're
to
not
take you
wrong.
to a gay barn. A gay barn.
Oh my god.
Now I'm just imagining that music video, but it's back to the barnyard instead of Serial Experiments Lane.
God.
So Nora just messaged me
Barnyard wood.
and asked me to pick her up at 8, so I'm gonna go a little faster from here.
Okay.
We're not gonna end at 8, I'm just gonna like take an interlude, I
Hey.
guess.
Gotcha.
Intermission.
So you're all watching him stumble out and you're having this conversation. Nuvan is... It's gonna come out as Nuvan. I don't know why. It's French. Nuvan.
Damn Brent Canes.
New.
Nuvan.
Sometimes it just becomes French, as we
Yeah.
found out last night.
Where
I mean, I
French?
also like what I do very simple names, so it feels like I picked the laziest pronunciation of it, so it's fair.
Nuvan. So, you are following this guy very closely, and you watch him. He gets clumsier, and he stumbles, and like right outside of here, like he doesn't get very far away from the library. He's passing the mage hall, and you're following him, and he kind of just stops in the middle of the road. You trying to describe this. You've seen what happens up close and personal when somebody gives in to being corrupted too much.
I've seen Carnival people do it.
This guy is doing it.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Like his
So-
armor kind of like cracks as everything bulges, and he's like suddenly a formless lump for a minute, and then he stretches.
Are there civilians around? Like, bystanders?
They see this and they run because they've also seen this.
Nuven will just yell, "Run, demon!" as she charges at it.
Yeah, you all hear this in the library.
Yeah, on the the shout of demon, Tasset bounces up and then just starts sprinting out the library, and he's very fast on his hooves.
Oh, gotta follow the little thing.
So we are moving over to a battle scene.
Ooh.
Oh,
You are over here on this side.
Oh, cool. We have our little battle map. That's fun.
And when this guy stops, like, stretching and, like, bubbling, you can see that he is, reconstructed into, what is known as a bighorn.
Ooh.
Mm.
Emphasis on the big.
Alright, and, this is a champion level.
Oh.
To start with. Alright.
Start with, yeah, go ahead.
Does that
But
mean we
you
get a fabula
do,
point?
yeah. We do, I am doing the rule where if there's no villain on the scene, the players get to win initiative.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
If there's a villain on the scene, the villain gets to go first automatically. So,
Okay.
why is that on there?
Playing cards.
Yeah, what the hell?
Sorry.
It's for Raven.
Oh, you need that for your thing, don't you?
Yeah, I didn't know it would show it to everybody. Apologies.
Yeah, apparently.
Don't know how to make it only me.
Oh, that's fine.
That's fine.
It doesn't bother me. I was just wondering where the fuck it came from.
Last time I saw that was when I did the test run of that Icon game, because there's a class where it's tarot readers.
Ooh.
Gotcha. Okay, so who would like to go first?
I will.
Okay, yeah. For reference to it, when we win initiative, we choose who goes in what order.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Lux.
Okay.
And hit this fucker with a brilliant ray of light from my shining feathers.
Alright, let me see. 1 second. And it's light that you're hitting it with?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Hit point, fine. Okay, it didn't like that. It didn't look particularly bothered by it one way or the other.
Not vulnerable, in other words?
Not vulnerable, in other words. It does hit though, so.
Yeah, good. Well, that's my bit.
Okay. Okay. Well, it didn't like that, so. Let's see, where is it looking?
I got a dumb question. How do you turn the volume up on the music?
The cog in the where it says my settings up in the corner there.
Uh-huh.
There should be
Audio and video.
Audio and video there.
It doesn't do anything.
It's weird. When you click on the audio and video, there's no
audio and video chat and video display.
there's no
Yeah,
master
under
music
audio
volume.
and video chat.
Nope.
Weird.
That's weird. Well, if I turn it up anymore for myself, I won't be able to hear. So.
I know. That's why I was asking other people, because, like, I want to turn it up, but I don't.
Like, you go to the gear, there's personalization display, graphics, audio, and visual.
Yep.
If you click on the thing that says audio and visual, it should show master music volume.
Nope.
Huh.
That's
Weird.
fucking
Bizarre.
Weird.
I will
Maybe-
show you.
Yeah,
What
take a
it says
screenshot.
here?
So, well,
Yeah, it's up all the way, but I can't hear it.
Oh,
I can,
It
kind
is
of.
very quiet.
Might just be quiet music.
That's fine. It'll just be quiet for me.
so it didn't enjoy that at all. So it's going to lower its horn and gore you with it.
Cool. So I'm flying.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have light.
Ain't I a stinker?
Well, it tries to swipe you out of the air, and you move out of the way. Okay, who's next?
I can go. I'm gonna hit it with the water. I just roll the little dice next to it, yeah.
there's a little thing that says accuracy.
Accuracy. That. Yeah. We did this last night, and I didn't pay attention.
Oh,
Although this is a good time to point out, you can spend a Fabula point to reroll either one or both of those dice to get a better roll if you want.
you might want to, because you rolled a 1 and a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
It's one of the dice.
You
I
can
do too.
re-roll. You can re-roll the entire thing too,
Oh,
if you want to.
okay.
Yeah, you can choose either to just roll one. Like if you rolled really well on like one of the dice, it's like you want to keep that one. You can roll the one you rolled badly on.
Say that again?
Like if you rolled like on 2d8, you rolled a 7 and a 1. You can keep the 7 and just roll the 1, or you can re-roll both if you want.
Okay, I want to reroll both of those then.
Okay.
See, much better.
That will hit. Yep.
Cool. Sweet.
So it's, Jesus, it's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Spent all my money on it. I better do a lot of damage.
Okay. Didn't like that. So it's going to run at you and try to stomp on you. It's going to try to trample you to death.
With its
Oh.
hooves.
Is that 12 going to hit you?
How do I find that out? I'm sorry.
Under equipment, or no, stats.
Under stats.
Yeah, and then underneath your HP, mind points, and stuff, there's initiative and defenses.
Yes. That's gonna hit me.
Although if you're like me and went with the default martial armor, the highest one, steel armor, you have a defense of 12.
If it matches, it hits in this system, right? Or is it?
If it matches,
If
it
matches,
hits,
it
yeah.
hits.
Okay.
So did that hit? Or
Yes.
okay.
I said that, yes.
Alright, so you take. Yeah, well, yeah. 14 damage.
Wow.
As it kind of like runs over and smashes you into the floor. Okay,
How much did you say? I'm sorry.
14.
Got you. Got you, got you.
Okay. I guess I can go after that.
Go for it.
It's when his friend gets smashed to the ground, tossed, it will basically you see the lightning coursing down the now drawn Lapierre as static electricity just shoots out, and he begins to zip around this monster. It almost looks like he's trying to dodge, but he's actually making like swaying and sprinting motions more akin to a dance. And then he's going to smack it with his sword, or maybe not. Magic check 7.
Yeah, that's gonna miss.
Okay, let's see what dice I rolled. I would like to reroll one of those dice.
Okay.
It's a 10. Yep. Is that actually better?
An 8.
Yeah.
No, 9.
It's better. Yeah, 9. Does 9 hit his magic defense?
No, it still won't hit.
Damn. Well, that's my magic spent.
Sorry.
That's fine. Oh, I should have been drawing cards.
Love you.
It's fine.
Who is making
so
love
that's-
to their headset?
I think Shady's getting back.
Okay.
Yeah, I am. Hello.
Hello. So what do your cards do exactly?
This first. There we go. So essentially, I have trap card. I choose a suit before a battle. Let's say diamond, for example. And I draw a card, and it says, and if it's the suit I draw, I can basically do a counter attack with magic.
Okay.
That's how trap card works. I forgot to do that, so I'm not gonna retroactively it.
It's fair.
So yeah, it's turnover.
Okay, it's going to try to hit you with this horn.
Okay.
How dare it?
50.
Cool.
So, okay, it will hit.
Okay. High roll and 10, 18 damage, and it's poison.
Jesus.
There's a lot of
Okay.
cards.
Sorry.
It's alright, I just.
They go someplace?
There.
You just delete them. Yeet.
Right.
Okay.
Who hasn't gone this I think it
Me.
Nuvan? It's gonna be Nuvan. Sorry.
Yep.
Nuvan.
That's alright.
God damn it. I'm actively trying not to do it and I'm making myself angry.
Okay.
What would you like
14
to do?
hit.
14 does hit.
But yeah, she runs up and slashes with these. Anyone who has like bullet time can see her claws actually just get a little bit thicker and nastier as she runs up to slash at this thing.
Okay, so Good news, it's in crisis. Bad news, something happens when it's in crisis. You watch it like it's been standing on its back legs this entire time. Now it like slams forward on all fours, and you watch all of its muscles bulge even more and kind of rip, and it glows inside.
Mm.
And it
Do I know what
bellows
this
at you.
problem is? Uh-oh. It's Adolphus von Emmerich.
So, let me see here. I think that
Yes.
was...
I saw your name pop up. Oh, because you're typing, sorry.
Yeah, that's...
We're gonna need aerial support.
It's going
Here
to...
comes the Apache.
It's going to try to trample you, and then it's going to be next round. Jesus.
Yeah, I think that hits.
Okay, so 19. And it's all physical.
Okay, not bloodied.
Okay, second round. Who wants to go?
Just I will go.
Who all is hurt?
Yo.
Everyone except you.
Because you're flying.
All right. Well, I can heal 3 of us, so.
I don't want it. So you can save your mana.
Well, I can heal 2 of us.
Because I get bonuses if I'm in a crisis.
As it goes.
Okay, so how much did that heal for?
40.
40? Okay, damn.
Nice.
Heals really good.
Mm-hmm.
They did a good job making sure the white mage does not suck.
Okay.
So Charles was able to keep everyone alive, either healing them or just making sure they didn't get hit at all.
It's going to go after you again, New Vein. I did it.
New Vein.
New Vein, I did it. I did it wrong again in a different way.
You'll get it. It's okay.
I won't.
You will.
Trying to remind myself to say it like with an American
It's
accent.
hard.
I'm just gonna go you. Hey you get hit.
Hey, you can hit now.
12.
12.
Take a demon.
Does not hit.
Does not
I
hit.
have a 13D
Not bad. Okay.
because I get a +1 bonus if I don't have weapons with the empty hands quirk.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
Who
However,
wants to go?
I did draw a spade on its action, so that means I get to throw magic at it now.
Do it.
Yeah.
Gambit that card. Ooh,
12.
Does that hit? Does that hit magic? That does hit magic. Okay.
All right.
God damn.
So as it basically goes for Nuven, like the raw energies that are just like pulsing off this demon, basically Tosset manages to like pull them off, and then like almost a swirling wave, he pulses them down his sword. It turns into lightning, and he stabs it like right in the side as lightning courses into it.
Don't like that.
Yeah,
lightning
and that was
sensor.
that's something I can do on its turn. So it did not take my turn to do.
Damn.
What is the fun little thing?
So it's still our turn to,
Yep.
or yeah, our side's turn.
Yeah, it's still one of your guys' turns.
I can go.
Go.
I can go.
Hit
I
it.
must swing the Vorak.
12 is
You and
gonna...
Raven rolled the same roll as
12.
a 2 and a 10.
I think that... That is gonna miss the physical, like the
Normal
You can-
defense.
the normal defense. You can reroll that too.
Or if it's failed by 1, you might be able to invoke your bond with Toss It to boost it up to that. But I don't know if it is a 13 armor class.
What?
So instead of just rerolling a die, you can spend a fabula point to invoke bonds, and you get a bonus to whatever that roll is, according to how many bonds you have.
So like eventually, that's really helpful when you have like party members where you have all 3 bonds with.
Instead of risking a die roll, you can say, well, I only missed it by X amount, so I'll invoke a bond and get a +3 to that. But I don't know if this thing has a 13 defense. This is what Sarah said.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd probably be safer just to reroll that too.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna reroll that.
Because if you hit, that's a pretty solid hit.
How do I just reroll the one?
On the left side of the tabletop, there's the dice symbol.
I'll
If
just
you
do the
open
dice.
it,
Yeah, just gotta use the advanced roller.
What am I plugging in? I'm sorry. This is new, very new to me.
It's a D10 for you.
Just rerolling one of your d10s.
Roll a d10.
Okay, yeah, that now that hits.
Cool.
24.
Cool.
Okay. Didn't like that, so it's going to go ahead and try to crush you.
Rude.
whew,
Shit.
So that would be 19 damage. Because I'm going to guess that 20 hits you.
Yep.
Okay. Back to you. You guys' turn.
Alright. I guess I'll stay a bit.
Stab it. Do it.
Yeah, I want to save my mana for counter stuff. A 6.
You want to re-roll that entire die roll?
S- I think I'm just gonna re-roll the d10 because it rolled 1. I think. Yeah, it rolled a 1. The other side's a 5,
Fair enough.
so I'm just gonna roll the d10, re-roll the d10. That becomes 13, I think.
That is going to hit.
So deals that damage.
Okay. Kind of watch this thing as it shudders a little bit and then kind of slowly slumps down. Like, all the cracks, not fill back up, but close and stop glowing. And the eye goes out. And, like, all effluvium, like, affected creatures just kind of, like, evaporates into horrible smelling smoke for a second, and then it's gone.
Man, he really had to piss.
Ow! Alright.
Slow turn to stare.
the same.
So, if you guys want to, just, like, roleplay amongst yourselves, I'm going to go get Nora.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
Just Toss it is just kind of panting. Fur is standing on end, frazzled a bit, tails lashing back and forth.
Oh.
It's probably like the first honest to god, like real combat he's faced.
Oh, poor little guy.
You okay, Sparkles?
Blinks, looks around. What?
I forgot your real name.
Are you referring to me as Sparkles?
Yeah.
My name is Tosset, ma'am.
Toss it. Toss it. Toss it. Toss it. Toss it.
Yes.
Toss it. Toss it. No, wait, I gotta do it 10 times. How many was that?
5?
Toss it. Toss it. Toss it. Toss it. Toss
Oh,
it.
this
Toss
one's
it.
a handful.
Toss it. 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 Was that 10?
I think that was over 10, ma'am.
Okay, good. Got it, Sparkles.
That must. Newman's not saying this, but just God, Tito must hate meeting people with long names.
Just just blinks.
Tito hates people with long names. I have the funniest opportunity right now.
Yeah.
Fuck
alright?
it, it's
You need
role
a-
playing. It's like,
Look at
Oh
what's
my word! That was a splendid showing! I was, of course, hiding over here because I don't have any combat prowess to speak of, but that was magnificent!
Tito's head does that snap around that owls can do.
With their giant eyes, that's uncanny.
Just hello, strange fuzz-faced gentleman.
Yes! It is indeed quite impressive, isn't it? And he,
Grabs his mustachios and strokes them.
Hey, boss!
Hello, Tito!
Hmm.
He waddles over.
Did you see that? That guy had to piss so bad he turned into a monster.
That, my dear, is what happens when one partakes of too much effluvium. They become a wretched demon.
Well, I will not be drinking any effluvium when I go to the bar.
It is not exactly a common thing to partake in.
Well, I would say not if it does this to you.
No, more often
I'm
than
afraid,
not,
my dear, it's a little more complicated than a bad brew. Effluvium, you see, is a tainted air.
Remember all that talk about the tunnel that the red and white ones dug? This is and that stuff they let out?
Yes.
This is the stuff that causes that.
I do vaguely recall tunnels being mentioned.
Yes, wretched business.
I don't like
Essentially,
thinking about tunnels. There's no air in tunnels. They're under the ground, and that seems wrong to me. Perverse, even.
essentially they have polluted land with this sort of illness.
The harpy and the effluvium mine.
It's a very dangerous thing. It can turn any ordinary person into a rampaging monster. But you four, or it's like you conducted yourselves admirably. You know what they call people who face down monsters.
Monster hunters?
Gyms?
Heroes!
That makes more
Heroes
sense
are the
than what I
sort to take
thought.
down wretched monsters.
You know? Tough job, but Jim's gotta do it.
I'm afraid Jim's back at the ship.
Who is this Sir Jim?
I don't know. I
Jim.
didn't know there was a person named Jim on the ship.
There's a great many things you don't know, dear Tito.
That's quite true.
Does she know your name?
Yeah, he's boss.
Why, of course I ought to introduce myself. I am the magnificent Sedolphus von Emmerich! And of course his body language is very big and loud, too.
Like I told you, boss.
Yeah, and this like looming Latika just looking at this tiny booming barreling, right? Barreling or humongal?
You mongrel.
I think he's squat, right? Squat but stout.
He's thick.
Your character reminds me of Monterey Jack from,
Yeah.
It kind of does.
Yeah.
You need a fly sidekick.
fucking Chippendale. That's
Who do you
what
think Tito is?
I think that's an insult to the fly. I remember the fly was pretty competent.
No, he was. He was kind of the unofficial heavy of the group, which was hilarious.
That's why they call that weight division flyweight in boxing.
He also got Gadget in the end.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna bring that up, but yeah.
Oh, God.
That
Simply
was
good.
a splendid showing, yes.
Thank you, Sir Emmerich.
Hey, boss, I got a lot of chocolate.
I can see that!
Yeah.
A scrumptious amount, yes. Good taste.
Yeah, it tastes good.
If
So,
you do not
people are
mind, I
digging
might
up-
have to partake of some of it.
People are digging up evil gases from the center of the earth to make people piss themselves into monsters. That's what's happening?
More or less.
Oof.
You're really
Now
focused
you
on the
see,
piss
perhaps,
thing.
the...
Well, did you see how he was walking?
It's because he was about to turn into that. I don't know if his bladder had anything to do with it.
I mean, I've seen people walk like that, and I think a bladder has everything to do with it.
I
Either that or an
believe-
ear infection, one of the two.
I believe his mind was unraveling.
Because he had... Or, you know,
You'll have to
could be
forgive dear Tito here. She has a very, peculiar look of the world.
My neighbors call me stupid.
I more affectionately refer to her as a bird brain.
It's rather rude of them if they do so. You do not seem stupid to me.
Tito blushes.
You're just very unique.
Yes.
Oh, dreadful business. Who was that chap anyway?
He was one of the guards from the Carnivine delegation.
Yeah, you know those guys who got in trouble?
Well,
From
this stinks of something awful, don't it? Now, why would somebody who's taken so much effluvium into their lungs be cleared for a delegation?
It's even more strange when he started showing effects directly after he got hit by his superior.
No, I think that just was sped up the problem. He was going to be...
You think the damage may have encouraged this transformation?
Yes. Stress is an active trigger for demonization.
If I recall, he was looking very nervous and sweating profusely beforehand.
Yes, he wished to go back outside to get some air back to the inn. I assume to try and tamp it down, but his superior smacked him when he requested to leave, so...
Could it be something you should investigate further?
Oh,
Yeah,
you'll
but the
absolutely
D-
get on that when that DM returns.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You have no control over the scene transition.
Yes, I'm afraid until God returns to this world, we are trapped in this moment in time, perfectly
This
crystallized in amber.
You're all talking really weird.
Dear Tito, everyone is weird. Some of them are just more majestic about it.
I tried to argue that, and they still said I shouldn't eat those eggs directly from the carton.
I'm not sure why. The Latika seem to enjoy eggs that way all the
That's one of
time.
the best ways to have them.
I like you guys.
Like, it is canon that Latika just eat eggs and they love eggs.
Eggs.
It's like, why, cooking eggs, that's when you want something special. Raw eggs, that's just, snack.
Popcorn.
The hard-shelled gushers.
Mm.
Some fussy Latikans who don't like the crunch just poke a hole with their fangs into them and slurp it out.
It's definitely the ones who just don't like the texture.
Latikan mothers chastising their kids. You have to eat the shells, you need the calcium.
Mm-hmm. Helps your scales grow in right.
Mama, it's crunchy though.
When we had chickens, we would always, after using their eggs, we would grind up the shells and mix it into their feed.
Same.
This is a good idea.
Turn
Gets,
the center.
gets the calcium back to them, or some of it at least.
Also used it to dust sometimes the crickets I would have for my bearded dragon when I ran out of
Smart.
proper calcium powder.
Okay,
Interesting.
I'm back. What the hell did you guys do?
God has
well,
returned!
The library
Scene
on
can
fire.
progress!
We
The
covered
mustache
out-
shield.
Libraries,
We covered out the piss, turned the man into a monster.
we're objecting that heavily.
A mustachioed gentleman jumped out of a bush to thank us for rescuing people.
Okay.
And now, because I don't have a player character sheet right now, I will away!
Exactly. Mostly we talked about why this happened, i.e. explaining demonization. And
He's eccentric, but he hasn't fired me yet.
Nuven explained she saw that the guy was acting nervous and sick even before the hit, but the hit probably is what sent him over the edge.
and he came from the Carnivine group.
Okay.
Carnivine group.
Is it Carnivine or Carnivine?
Carnabuilt.
Carnabuilt.
Belt. Are you trying to call him Carnivine? I apologize.
Kind
No,
of
it's
built,
just-
but
I-
built different.
Yeah.
Just all of a sudden their character models just blink into a Pokemon Carnivine.
That'd be hilarious.
You joke, but there probably is a Marlboro enemy here.
Oh yeah,
Right.
I
So
think that's
Nuven,
confirmed. Yes.
You've seen that before, definitely.
hmm
You also, you notice that there are guards now coming up to see what the hell's going on. Fairly quick response time, but you killed it before they could get here. So they look at the kind of the sloshy remains that are still evaporating,
Yeah.
and they look to you like, what happened here?
So when a demon transforms, do they absorb like the clothing and stuff that they would have had on them?
No, they kind of puddle off.
Okay, yeah. Newman will point and goes, "One of the Carla built delegation became a demon."
Yes, we were nearby and were able to respond before anyone was hurt.
Well, we thank you for that. We're going to have to go and see if any of the others of that delegation are similarly affected. Do you know where they are?
They all are. Points to the library.
Last we saw them, they were in the library.
So you watch them all kind of like run in there, except for the guard captain that is still like out with you. He goes, please, accept my thanks for this, and if you would come to, yeah, well, you're here for the delegation tomorrow, correct?
Yes, sir.
I'll have a reward for you tomorrow and give it to you before you go into your meeting.
I don't think...
Somebody's actually bought up quite a few parcels of chocolate. They're going to have to wait for that for a bit.
Oh, that's careless. What selfish person did that?
As you're eating chocolate.
Yes.
Armload of chocolate. What asshole did that? No.
In the meantime, you have accommodations at the inns, correct? Please,
Yes, sir.
there's been other, like, if there's anything else that happens and we can't the guard cannot handle it, if something like happens like that again, it looks like you can handle yourselves. Would you be able to respond to that?
It's an awful strange thing to ask of
We're-
a diplomatic delegation.
I don't know if you've noticed, but we're the only squad that responded to this.
His eyes go wide at that. He goes, "Oh, I apologize. I did not know things were quite that dire. Then yes, of course we will help."
And the rest of us are, we're a little thin at the moment, responding to other, like this, only out in the wilderness. There's a lot of them lately.
Well, I'll be glad to help. I can't speak, I suppose. I do think what would help the situation is if bathrooms were more clearly labeled.
Why would that help? Exactly.
Well, you see, the people become demons when
Oh my
the
God.
evil air from underwater makes them have to piss really bad.
A long suffering sigh.
Just a very like confused stare. And toss it.
What the fuck is
Don't
going
mind
on?
her. She's just learned about demonization, apparently.
All right. It's a very interesting theory. I'll put the word in somebody's ear that there needs to be more labels for the bathrooms.
Yep.
I mean, that's probably not a bad thing, like, city planning wise.
Yeah. See? We're doing a service for everyone.
Well, please don't let me keep you any longer. I'm going to. He's gonna like scoot by you and go into the library. I'm going to respond to this, and he's gonna go in the library with like 5 glances over his shoulder at you, like, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? Okay.
Because, I mean, as far as they're aware of, this person genuinely believes that the evils of environment damage are caused by tiny bladders.
People just need to pee a lot.
Well, I mean, you gotta eat the evil air from underwater first, or underground first. But like, yeah, then when you have to go really bad, that's when it gets you.
You were sheltered as a child, weren't you?
Yes.
Like you're
Make sure being sheltered and not very good at retaining information correctly.
Alright, bird brained.
Yeah.
Is that like a microaggression against the harpy?
Yes.
It would be if she knew she was one.
Oh,
Like, bird mongrels might consider it that a microaggression.
Yeah, true.
So, chocolate?
Just thinks about it, goes like, I have not had chocolate since I was young. It's,
Well, you gotta rectify that. This is some excellent food.
what would you recommend, Miss Tito?
She offers an entire box of chocolates. These ones, you never know what you're getting.
Picks one at random, pops in his mouth, and just winces and like, oh, that is very sweet, too sweet.
Oh, try the ones that are darker. They'll be a more bitter taste.
Oh, takes one of those, and he goes, this is better.
Okay, good. I actually like
The
the
dark
lighter
chocolate
ones, so
unicorn.
you can have the darker one.
Oh, well, thank you. He just
She
looks.
she turns to Nuven. Chocolate?
Sure, just uses a single talent to spear one. Just, I think this is what they call fudge. Munch, munch.
It doesn't matter what kind you get, it's all delicious. Even the ones that have the weird filling somehow.
I almost made a joke. It's like, oh, this one's definitely for Latika. It has a mouse in it.
Wholesale chocolate fried rat. like toss it, we'll glance over. He goes, Contra, you should have some.
I'm not a fan of chocolate.
Oh, apologize.
No, you're good. We're being.
You don't like chocolate? Have-
No.
Have you been sniffing the evil air?
No.
I'm sniffing the evil air.
The effluvium does not mix well with our people. We are very sensitive to changes in magic.
I mean, from what I just saw, it doesn't seem to mix well with any people.
No. I mean, if it was affecting us, you would know very sharply, very quickly.
Oh.
Like,
All bladders.
clearly, Tito
No.
wouldn't recognize this, but I think Artusalani would realize that Nuven, now that you're kind of talking to her, it's like, yeah, she's definitely has some effluvium poisoning. She's not a normal looking Latika.
Yeah.
So, okay, you can go ahead and hit me if I'm saying something very insensitive, but I have never seen any people like you guys before, ever.
Are you speaking to us or the Latika?
Yes.
You have seen Latika before.
I have seen, well, I haven't seen ones like this one. I didn't know they varied like you
I'm-
mongrels do.
No, it's usually we don't. It's a long story.
Hey, I'm a freak too.
Oh, no, honey.
I don't think you're a freak, you mongrels.
No, none of the bird humongrels look like me. They've all got like big bird heads, and instead I've got bird everything else.
I
We're just unique.
have not seen many humongrels, but I don't think this is that odd. He's tried very hard to say, you're fine, without saying, your entire race is weird.
There's a lot of
I mean, I'm not-
variations.
I'm not upset about anything. It's just, you know, I didn't realize that there were oddballs in the others too. I feel like I said something offensive, but no one's hit me yet, so I'm not sure if that's the case.
No, no one should be hit if they're wrong. It's not how
Oh.
you. It's not how you correct someone. If anyone does that to you, they are in the wrong. That is called abuse.
Shit. I wish I'd known that when I was in school.
Just a little bit of static electricity just courses down the horn. It just. Did someone hit you when you were young?
Oh, all the time.
Just another little just static charge.
You're all immediately protective.
Oh, yeah,
That's-
she did.
It's like she's an idiot, but she doesn't deserve to be hit. No one does.
She's just a baby.
A silly baby child.
I mean, she's like 22, but yeah.
Your silly baby child.
This is a child.
Granddaughter.
But yeah, I am unsure what the correct social norm is for mongrels. I believe it is, "Hello, nice to meet you. Get a beer." Did I say that correctly?
I mean, that was certainly a sentence that a person would say.
Apologies, I am not completely up to date on your culture.
Oh, you don't have to apologize to me.
Okay. So
Do they not drink? Do they not have beer?
oh, they definitely have alcohol.
I was about to say, it's kind of a thing that horses like beer.
Are you all hanging out by the library still? Just
Yeah, haven't really moved.
okay. So after a couple minutes of this conversation that you're having, the Carnabilt delegation kind of like storms out by you, especially the leader.
Stir.
Mr. Smugman.
Stern, yeah, Stir.
Smug.
He doesn't look so smug right now. He looks a little. How do I put this? It's like a rich man didn't get his way for once.
Indignant.
Yes, but that special kind of indignant, where he doesn't think he should be targeted by any of this bullshit, even though he
Entitled
definitely
Karen.
should. Yeah, entitled Karen. But the rest of them are like, they're not being escorted out by the Blue Guard, but they're being told very sternly but still politely to go back to the inn, because they've apparently all been checked over and none of them are in danger of doing what that other one did. They just kind of storm down the street.
Teto keeps a close eye on how they walk to see if any of them look like they need to piss.
But no.
Thank God. The crisis is over.
I think we're gonna go to like either an interlude scene at the inn or just go straight to bed and to the next scene at the council. Do you have anything else that you would like to roleplay with each other, or any incidentals that you would like to do before we did that?
Teto absolutely clings to these people because they've been very nice to her. And just sort of follows them around obliviously.
Tassa would probably invite Teto and Nuven out, like to go get dinner. Like, hey, thanks for making sure we didn't get pulped by a giant monster by fighting alone. Have some food. You know.
Yeah.
One of these.
They would
Be
accept.
ecstatic.
Would accept.
Either
Like,
any one of these would
free
be
meal.
a restaurant. So
Yeah, Nuven won't say no to a free meal.
So yeah, toss it. We'll treat the group as a thank you for helping.
Man,
Okay.
I am gonna have a story to tell that fancy lady and that fancy guy.
It appears you will.
okay.
Nuven has no idea what she means.
Just on that note, I'm not sure if we ever got your name, Miss. You know,
Oh, Nuven.
pleasure to meet your acquaintance, Lady Nuven. I am Tasset Geschwind.
Don't
Oh.
see many.
Nuven. Wait, no. Yeah, Nuven.
Bite me.
Nuven.
Go fuck yourself, TT.
Nuven.
You take 200 damage
That-
from
oh.
rocks.
That was 14.
It's 14.
Oh, wow. I overdid it.
I was counting on my fingers.
That wasn't even meant to be a subtweet. That was
The
just
god-
her
The
shtick.
hand of God itself descends from heavens, grabs Tito, and drags her to heaven.
You're dead now. Make a new
Well, that's it
character.
for my arc.
Goodbye!
Her people came
Oh.
to get her. Just
She's going home
Speed.
now.
a
Speed
rock
ran that
swoops
shit.
down and scoops her up.
Yeah, after staring at that, it's just like, yes, pleasure to meet you. Just repeats himself because he doesn't know what to do after the Nuven barrage.
I think it's a player still.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you all
Alright.
have a nice meal together.
Yeah, who's your friend? Gesture to the much bigger Selene.
I didn't hear what you said, Sarah. I'm sorry.
Who's your friend? Gestures at you, the much bigger Selene.
I am Contra Corda.
Say that one more
Contra
time.
is fine. Contra is fine.
Okay. Contra.
Mm-hmm.
Is that her just
Was that
trying to
enough?
remember somebody's name?
Yeah.
It's just a very patient stare.
That's why Sidolphus showed up, because just wanted to see that attempt.
So
And Nuven will just say, "Don't see many Selene out from your mountains."
Oh, no, our people are quite happy to be left alone. Though that is increasingly becoming difficult, which is, of course, why we are members of the delegation. Even though he just kind of like thinks for a minute and goes, I was not quite privy to the seriousness of this gathering. I'm guessing we
don't-
weren't told there was almost imminent war breaking out.
no, you were just told that there was going to be a meeting of the Council of 10 at Bahul, and you needed to be there needed to be representatives from every nation. So they picked you because
Then
not because you didn't have anything to do, but because, you know, they thought you would be a good pick because you would be able to handle being around all the other people and the other noises because your ears don't work correctly. They didn't tell you that, though.
It's not how they phrased it, yes. But Like I said, Tosset also volunteered because he sees it as a great honor, even if he's not exactly completely sure what the fuck he's doing.
It was important, and it had to be done, and there's only so
Yeah.
many people to do it, so...
And then, so, you said something about you didn't realize how serious it was, right?
Yeah, we weren't
And-
told how serious the situation was, essentially.
And Nuven just kind of leans in. Well, she kind of like does that very not subtle conspiratorial, like look around, make sure no one's listening, and then she'll like lean in before pausing, then look to Tito and goes, "You know how to keep a secret, yes?"
Depends on the secret.
Yes.
Well, actually, this would actually be something you could. You said something about fancy friends. I saw you talking to the Emperor and Empress. That's who they are, right?
Yes.
The that's the title,
Emperor
right?
and Empress. I don't
Well,
know.
no, I was
Are you
asking the
talking about?
DM that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's who they are.
Yeah, so I think she was just like she saw. I don't know. So I think Nuven would have realized who Tito met when like maybe piece it two together to be like, oh, she means the Empress and Emperor, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But so it goes. Actually, this would be something to bring to your fancy friends. But looks back to the Selene.
I could do something that would help my good friends.
Yes, it's something they would actually appreciate knowing about the Carnabilts. And looks to Tosset and Contra. You know the Seawood, yes? The filter for the Blood Lake.
I've heard it spoken of.
Your mountain lies on on the river that flows from it. It is purified in the Seawood. That is where my village was. I say was because now Carnabilt has taken it over. That is
See.
one of the reasons why I am here.
I am deeply saddened to hear that.
Condolences.
I believe they are experimenting with the effluvium, and that might have drastic effects on the river that your people rely on to live. So, this is something you should perhaps bring back to your people, since you are their representative here.
Lacking though I may be, I certainly will carry that message.
Wait a minute. If they're invading your place and they're invading the short guy's place, that's two places. That's what teacher would have called a pattern of behavior.
And they're going, one is going east, and they went west for mine.
It is unlike the Carnabelts will be satisfied with only that.
Someone should force them to write sentences on a blackboard.
They would need
Get their
many.
hands with a ruler.
There's actually like a little like snort. It, like
Nuven,
tries very hard not to do like the.
Nuven's just learning so much about the Humongrel Society, apparently.
At least you think you are. Okay. Well, if there's nothing else that you guys want to do, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next day,
Okay.
where you all assemble again at the Blue Hall.
If that was an interlude, can we forge bonds, or are we gonna do that at
Yeah.
the next session?
You can forge bonds right there.
Oh,
Nice.
sure.
I'm putting a bond of. I'm gonna say loyalty to Tosset,
Oh.
because he was very nice to me, and she remembers when people are even remotely nice to her.
Definitely have a bond of affection towards Tito because she's adorable and, you know, just a very, very fun person to be around.
Also, I healed all of you.
Ew.
Like your white mage.
You've seen.
Anybody else want to forge bonds?
I'm almost tempted to forge a bond of mistrust with Tito. But it's like a, I don't trust this weird kid kind of vibe.
We can only do one bond per interlude, right?
Right.
I believe so, yes.
Okay, just double checking.
Yeah, I'm. No offense, but yeah, it's gonna start out as mistrust.
I mean, that's also fair. She's clearly an idiot, and you can't really trust idiots very well.
You can always trust them to do something unexpected.
So during the night passing, did Tito tell her fancy friends,
Oh, absolutely.
her fancy feast friends?
Yeah.
Don't call it fancy feast, friends.
She told them all about how the people who were in trouble went to the library, and I followed a bunch of other people who were following them because they were acting weird, and how one of them slapped the other for no reason, and that's really weird to her because they're already in trouble, and now they're getting into fisticuffs in the library. That's just going to get them in more trouble. And then the one who got slapped walked away really bad, like he had to pee, which she later found out is because he smelled too much bad air under the tunnels, and that made him turn into a demon when he had to pee. I mean, there really need to be more restrooms in the city so that way this doesn't happen again. But then she and the other people who were stalking the people who were in trouble all defeated the demon, and then they were friends and they had a good time. And then one of them mentioned that the Sievewood is having trouble with these people who got in trouble. They're invading that too, and that sounds bad because like now that's a pattern of behavior. And when you have a pattern of behavior, then they have to do some serious disciplinary action. So these people seem like they're in like really big trouble, and like there might be more people who have to pee and turn to demons, and that's not good for anybody.
Right.
If you're talking a mile a minute is also probably great.
And again, she is saying all of this to royalty.
Mm-hmm.
They're just nodding. They're getting some of what you mean, mostly by context clues. But yeah, they understand for the most part. Let me answer a message real quick. Okay. So, the next morning, before you go into the council chambers, the Blue Guard captain does come up to you and hands all of you each 200 Zendit.
Ooh,
Woohoo!
that was a very good homework.
Shame. It's a shame someone bought up all the chocolate. Could have bought more.
And you go into the council chambers, and the Council of 10 is sitting there, and the rest of your delegations are already, like, assembled. And before the representative chosen to speak to all of you to give you what their quote-unquote verdict is, your fancy friends actually stand up and say, before you make your ruling, I would like you to hear some testimony from these four here. They might be able to give you some previously unknown information that might help you come to a better solution.
Oh no! Attention.
Yeah, there's a moment of just freezes like a statue.
Oh,
So you see
there's
this?
a UFO.
See this clock here? 1 second.
Yeah,
It
it's
looks like the
panic-inducing.
shadow of a UFO hovering over the city.
It is. It has 3 sections filled.
Okay.
Oh, that's neat.
You need to fill it all the way before the Carnabilt delegation can unfill it. So you can
This interesting.
shape what the decision is going to be. So produce your evidence then. How do you want to try to convince them that Carnabilt should be reprimanded for this and stop their war immediately, or they're going to be attacked from all sides? Or if the Carnabilt fills it, or like unfills it before you fill it, they're going to tell them that all they have to do is leave the Barrelings' lands and nobody will censor them.
So a choice between actual response and a limp-wristed one. Interesting.
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry, Sarah, but you're the one with the most evidence.
Mhm.
He goes,
Yep, I
Yes.
am the evidence.
yeah, if it pleases those who stand here, there is one eyewitness, not one, but multiple situations of which we can point towards Carnabelt's aggressive behavior. It's just like motion to Nuven to come forward and speak.
Definitely looks like an animal in a trap for a moment before she takes a breath and calms down before stepping forward. And goes. My name is Nuven, and I come from a village that was within the Seedwood. I say was because it has been partially destroyed or occupied by Carnabilts. My tribe, we were chased into, the storyteller, what's the name of the lake? Ormer's Blood Lake?
Yeah, Ormor's Blood Lake, yes.
My tribesmen, we were chased into Ormer's Blood Lake, even though we knew the dangers it possessed. Those of us that were emerged, Carnabilt captured us. I am the only one who has managed to escape, and I come here now, refugee, with no home, to tell you that the Carnabilt is... They are extending their reach further than anything should be allowed. They're going east into the Barrelings lands, and now west, taking my home and the Seawood, threatening the Selenides Mountain, as well as anyone who would... Nuven's kind of getting flustered. They're a danger to us all.
As you get flustered, Teto jumps in. And that's a pattern of behavior. Which means they need to be disciplined or they're going to keep doing it. That's 2. That's 2 people they've invaded.
Okay. Nuven? Please, give me a... what kind of roll do I want? Willpower for this.
Oh, hold on. Did I make willpower my dump stat? Yes, I did.
Woo!
Oh no!
Can I assist?
Yeah, you can
I
assist.
might have to invoke my bond of mistrust.
You did jump in to assist, so I will allow you to roll and see if you can add to Nuben's roll.
Okay, here we go. 2d6. Yay. I'm going to re-roll.
Okay. Well,
So,
Chito
Okay,
did.
wanna
so
keep
I
that
give you plus
3?
1.
Yep.
I give you plus 1.
So do I want to re-roll that 3 as
Hmm.
well, or keep it since that's half?
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll the 6. Okay, so 9. That would be a 10 with the plus 1.
Okay, then you just
yeah.
succeed. They're listening to you.
Ooh.
But
The name is not spelled how I thought it was.
now it is going to choose side.
Ironically, I'm the one with a French-style name in terms of spelling.
So, and the what's his goddamn name again? Stir.
Nuven?
Stir
Oh.
stands up and goes, "This is an outrageous claim. Where is proof of this? We have not marched across the entirety of Byronok just to get there and annoy the Latika. How can we verify that you are being truthful and you aren't just covering up the fact that you are poisoned by effluvium?" I'm going to roll for him to see if that does anything. What's his willpower? Your willpower also sucks, so... He also doesn't have any help.
Oh no.
But he can just roll like a bastard.
So, the council kind of, they were listening to you, and then, but they also nod to him and goes, he does have a point. We see that you are suffering from the poisoning of the effluvium. How do we verify what you're saying is true?
No, see, storyteller, that's the problem. I don't have physical proof beyond, my own fucked up body.
That is...
Would you let me step in and say something?
Yeah, you...
Sure.
Yeah, okay. Like, seeing Duvan just a little, probably very frustrated and looking to murder this man, I'm guessing?
Mm-hmm. Yes, here she is talking about the murder and displacement of her tribe, and yeah.
Let's toss it. We'll
Thank you.
Jeez.
step forward and say, "This is indeed an accusation with unverified proof, but given the recent history of their dealings with the Barrowlings, it is at least proof with the benefit of plausibility. And until it is confirmed that one way or the other, we must treat it as possible. Because, like it or not, good sir, it is completely within the current... fuck, I'm losing my words.
Realm of possibility.
No, it's the, my brain's doing something stupid.
My job.
Yeah, this is, yeah.
I get
It is,
the gist of it.
like, it's the current modus of operandi, I guess is what you're saying, has been displayed with the interactions with the Barrowlings. It sounds far too similar, far too likely. It is, if you cannot display any proof or promises that you are not behind such an event, we must be forced to treat it as possible, because an invasion or aggression of even a tenth of this nature should be taken with all seriousness."
Go ahead. Let me see here. A persuade roll for that one. And
Oh joy!
does anybody want to give aid for that? Nuven, you can, because you were speaking.
Yeah.
And you're visibly frustrated.
I'm using you as center point to this conversation.
Do I have to roll to add to that, or?
Yeah, yep. Roll the same roll, persuade.
If you get a 10, you
Oh,
add 1 to it.
persuade?
Yeah. And if
Oh,
anybody
can I do
else would like
persuade?
to,
'Cause
you
that
can.
would- Can I do persuade? Because my inspiration is a dice higher than willpower.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're both doing persuade, I think.
See,
What?
There you go.
10. So you
Okay.
add a +1 to my roll that makes it 11.
Very good.
double 11s. 33.
Yeah.
They are a
that's not-
different representative speaks up and goes, yes, we already have proof that they're already being aggressive, and one of them was so poisoned yesterday that they turned into a monster in our streets. I think these are the same 4 people that took care of that.
You're correct, sir.
Yeah, I actually saw that guy slap the guy who became the monster so hard that he was walking off like he had to go to the bathroom real bad. And then he turned into the monster. So, like,
Nice.
maybe if he hadn't been slapped so hard, he wouldn't have turned into a monster in the first place. But also, he seemed to have gotten some bad air. And don't we know that these guys have been digging underground where the bad air is?
That is true. All of
Really
that is
silently wishing-
mostly true.
Mostly true.
No one's silently wishing Tito actually had a beak, so it would be easier to to quack.
Well, she made some some dot
Yeah.
connecting.
So you're saying, and by your own admission, Sir Black Valor, I think your last name was. It's very pretentious.
Is that his fucking name?
Yeah,
Yep.
That's perfect.
Black
Sure,
Valor.
Black Power.
By your own admission, you did slap your already suffering compatriot across the head and possibly sent him over the edge when you already knew that he was suffering from effluvium poisoning? Is this something that you did? Well, yes, it is something that I did, but I don't think it had any bearing on the fact that he turned. We all know that that anybody suffering from poisoning could turn at any moment. She could turn directly.
That's denial! That's denial! That's bully stuff!
Ma'am, please, when somebody else is talking, you need to wait your turn.
She nods and raises her hand.
It's not your turn yet. Please let him.
She keeps her hand raised.
Please continue on your tirade. And he just kind of splutters a little bit and tries a little to persuade them, but he runs out of steam. Yeah, he's not taking back that square from you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
Hand remains
has-
raised.
What exactly do you have to say, ma'am?
This is childish. This is what children do. Doing the wrong thing over and over again, hurting people, denying that you did anything wrong, denying that what you did had anything to do. You're supposed to take responsibility and own up to it. That's a grown man, isn't it?
One of the
You people are the authority. If they're not acting like grown adults who take responsibility, it's your job to make them take responsibility. They're supposed to be disciplined for what they're doing wrong. And from what I understand, what they're doing wrong is going to hurt a lot of people. If that
It is
guy who
already hurting
had to go to the
people.
bathroom really bad hadn't been stopped
The-
by us, he could have hurt a lot of people in the street, and that's just one of them. If they're poisoning an entire town, think of how many monsters there could be running about. Monsters that used to be
Exactly.
people. This is something we have to stop.
And Nuven will chime in and go, exactly. Think of the tunnel where their own soldiers passed through into barreling lands completely contaminated, and now the land themselves are contaminated. Each one of them is potentially a demon.
One of the barrelings pipes up. It's the one that you saw that looks very much like a badger with glasses on. And he goes, "Yeah, you're damn right!"
That's a good gray voice.
Yeah, that's it.
Thanks, I didn't know we were allowed to say that word in here.
Well, we're not supposed to, but I don't really care. We're all in a very high emotional state at the moment. There's a lot of stakes.
Shouldn't we be? This is war, possibly. Isn't that one of the worst things ever?
Do we need a roll?
You can roll another
Tito, I can help out, Tito.
like
Can I do a double
Tito.
willpower?
Tito. I'm looking at what you would roll. It would be really funny to make you do an intimidate.
I mean, you know what? I might use that. I have a way, if this next section of the clock gets filled, I think Nuven has an idea of how to fill it up the rest of the way.
Yeah, what did you want to roll for that, Tito? Because that was a pretty good speech.
Can I do double willpower?
Yeah, double willpower is fine. Wow.
Can I spend a fabula point to re-roll that?
Yes.
I'm gonna re-roll both of those. That sucked. Okay, that's better.
Okay. And you get a +1 from Nuven. Does anybody else want to give any aid to this roll?
Sure, how do you do that?
You make the same roll, you gotta get 10 or above.
And you give them a +1 if you do.
We're rolling a persuade.
Double willpower.
Well, I have to put that one in. Right?
What's that?
I have to do config for that, not a...
Yep.
There we go.
Hey, that's 13.
Nice.
So more of the representatives are kind of nodding along right now. They're like, yeah, that she does have a point. You did dig directly through another sovereign nation's border because they denied you access over the mountain paths. Why exactly did you think that was a good idea? The guy's straightens himself up and he's bristling now. He's just kind of really freaking frustrated because he thought he had this in the bag yesterday. He's very self-assured that it would just be less than a slap on the wrist, if anything.
Does he look so upset that he might have to piss?
No, not quite that upset. He's not gonna piss himself into a demon.
I hope you could hear the defeat in my voice.
Wait
Yeah.
a minute.
Yeah.
You're saying he's pissed off.
He's not gonna piss himself into a demon. Alright. He goes,
Puns, people.
we didn't think it would be such a big deal. We have permission to ostensibly cross borders as long as we do no harm, and we did no harm to any barrelings. We did not attack them. They attacked us first. And I don't see why, like, defending ourselves and... I just don't understand why this is so hard to understand. We didn't do anything aggressive. Yeah, everybody's there if you want to speak up.
All right. Zadolphus will.
Tedo's arm went up as soon as he said, we don't see why this was such a big deal. Just FYI.
Zadolphus will slam his fist down. Ye gods, man! You don't see anything wrong
What
with
the
it?
fuck?
No, he had a much higher roll than you guys do right now. So he did not make
God
that.
damn. Ye gods, man! You don't see anything wrong with it. I'm sure you would be plumb as peaches if any one of this prestigious council decided to pop their heads out of your sovereign ground like daisies.
Plum as peaches?
No, you would take aggressive action, wouldn't you? You'd be defending your home, just as the Barrowlings have. It is you, sir, that has overstepped your bounds.
Okay.
Also,
And-
when you've been accused of wrongdoing, saying we don't see why we did anything wrong, that's bully stuff.
If you would like me to roll for it, I will.
Once everybody has their say, because this is the last bit of the clock, so I want everybody to have.
Okay.
Yeah, Nuven had something big, but it's kind of the moment's gone away.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
Tosset will add a little bit. There's like, you say quite fervently that this was all an accident, no harm meant, no aggression intended. Then where are the reprimations? Where are the promises of support? Where are the tithes offered? Where are the promises?
Apology.
You know, public admittance of wrongdoing. Anything, the bare minimum that would show that you actually intend the words you speak.
Anything they say would be a lie. Nuven kind of steps forward. Do you know who was there in the Seawood experimenting on us? Who did this to me? And Nuven will just rake her claws across her chest, sacrificing the 20 HP or so to activate her ethereomorphosis. As her vestigial wings become much more pronounced, actually granting her the ability to fly, and she looks almost more crocodilian as well, more draconic in a way, as she grows slightly. And she goes, Emperor Midas von Bosch was there. He experimented on my people, turned us into lab rats, using the effluvium for his war machine. Anything the Carnabil dogs say is a lie. They are weaponizing demons. They are turning their own people into demons for a war that they are already waging, while you sit here and delegate. And she looks like she's ready to throw herself at Stir. And can I roll effort double might for this?
Oh, sure.
Yes, eat him. Kill him.
Well, that's a 12. I'm tempted to re-roll that 4.
Huh?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, re-roll the 4. Because you are trying to convince them that the sovereign of another nation experimented
it's even
on you.
worse. I fucked up. That's a 9 now.
Ooh.
Can we?
Unless
Can
I
I-
can use the previous roll. I forgot how it works.
I think once you spend it, you have to use a new roll.
Bummer.
Want to invoke a bond?
Yeah.
I kind of fucked up. It's not going to be near high enough.
Well, you said it was. It went down to 9. We just need another 10, don't we?
He's trying. She's trying to convince them that the emperor
Can I
of another
invoke my
nation.
bond of hatred with the emperor?
Yeah, you could. It's a higher roll than 10 because she is trying to.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some assistance. Which I did leap off of your kind of speech there, Toss. I didn't mean to jump all
No,
over
that's
it.
fine. Can we aid?
Yeah, you can all
my,
aid.
My die is 6. I am not going to help.
My die is not very good either.
Well, no, that I was just using that for me because I was just demonstrating through mutation.
So to aid, don't we need to use the same roll?
For this particular scene, since you've all been using different tactics, I'm going to allow you to roll different things.
I didn't know that was a rule.
That sounds like a sensible house ruling to me.
I thought that's how it was. Oh, sorry.
It is.
It is normally how it is, but Fabula Ultima does stress that there is flexibility in these kind of things.
Okay, then I would like to roll persuade instead, if that's all right.
Yeah, you were using persuasive words. Toss it. No, you're toss it. Tito, what did you want to use for that? Because you were.
It's some horse shit.
I'm gonna use double willpower if I can, just to really harp on the injustice of this, and also sort of the juvenile injustice of this. How this is something that seems really obvious to a person with even a child's grasp of right and wrong, and that
that is what you have.
The defendant here is acting childish and petulant in his defense.
I'm re-rolling that 10.
That's
much better.
Yeah, there was also Newman forgot to mention it's just like demons by the Emperor.
Okay, and then there was Sidolphus. Sidolphus, what did you want to roll for your aid? Just because you're here in the scene.
Right. I believe I was using insight.
Okay. And did Contra want to try to help?
Yeah.
Looks like we've got 1, 2, 3.
It's fucked up what he did.
Peasants, I'm handling it.
You're welcome. Oh, there he is.
Speaking of, do you want to try Shady? And
Ooh.
Contra, do you have anything that you want to say to for this role? Like, do you have any speech you want to tell the representatives where to shove it, or?
What? Wait, did you just say shove it? What?
Yeah. Listen, we just got told that saying damn is allowed in here.
You could point out how they are, they just reek of sick effluvium.
No, this is not going to be rude.
That's not rude, that's evidence.
Mm-hmm.
I'm apparently not hearing things right, because again, I heard suck effluvium.
They're reeking of effluvium. That their effluvium is so heavy that you've been able to feel it ringing in your bones.
Okay, yeah. Let's say that. I've been very uncomfortable the entire time I've been here, and it is because of them. For, the Selene reasons. I'm not wording very well tonight. I'm so sorry.
Well, you're all right.
I mean, you're a bodyguard. I feel that's in character.
Sorry, Nip. We still have to come for your knees. It's just how it is.
Shady, you joke, but my knee is actually killing me right now.
Oh no!
And you could use that as evidence. You
My
see,
fucking joints
my
are
knee
killing me?
injury only
You know,
ever flares
yeah.
up in the presence of evil.
My joints are hurting because of the fucking.
It's like they are so tainted, even a mild exposure to them is causing our joints to hurt or something like that.
There you go.
They're so tainted, they're affecting the player characters. That's how bad their bullshit is.
So who's fucking with my deck?
That
Who's touching my
Sorry.
deck? That's fine.
stop. I do want to point out though that the Selene wouldn't say that out loud because they don't want other races to know that. Remember, that's part of their thing, is like they don't want other people to know that they have such a connection to magic, that they feel it or hear it as music.
Right. Gotcha.
Because then people would exploit it.
Yeah. You can just like nod and
She's just gonna look mean and intimidating and serious. That'll work.
there you go.
She's
Shady?
this big looming figure
Vibe
over the
check.
tiny thing.
Shady?
Yeah.
Do you have anything?
Pirate, give us your wisdom.
Give us your pirate wisdom.
Yeah, he's gonna say he's been noticing, like... Or... Would he have been, like, in areas... Would they have been doing that shit on, like, the coast and things like that? Would he have been able to note signs of, like, effluvium outbreaks and where they've been?
That's interesting. That's an interesting thing to
No, I'm
say.
asking if
No,
if he
that's what I'm wondering, is if that would be if you would have noticed anything.
What was the question?
If he would have noticed anything on the coast as he's sailing around, that they've been doing some bullshit. They've mostly been trying to
effluvium
keep
runoff.
away from the coast because they know that Latika would kick their asses. So, not from the coast, but you've definitely heard from Nuven that what they've done inland.
Yeah, he's heard stories from, like, inland of not only them being there, but the effluvium outbreak. And it's been enough times that it's become a pattern, especially when they're, again, bringing infected people into cities and not taking proper precautions. How can we trust the people doing that when they can't even take care of their own men?
Okay.
She's on a diplomatic delegation.
Go ahead and roll a... Just... You don't have a... Do you have your character sheet all done? Or...
I have my roll stats
Yeah,
figured out.
Persuade, I think, for this one.
Okay. Persuade! Go! Oh.
Do you want to re-roll that one?
There's a villain on the scene, so you can.
Yeah.
You definitely have a
Okay,
fabulous
yeah.
Another goddamn fabulous point.
Okay.
You guys
Or
have
do
been
I-
rolling lots of fabulous points tonight.
Yeah, I'm keeping track of them. Don't worry.
Okay.
We're gonna be speed leveling.
We're getting A level.
Even three.
Okay, that'd be a 14.
Okay. That pushes
That'll
you
serve.
over exactly what you need, Nuven.
Whew.
You don't need to worry about other people's fabulous points, Newt, just your own.
No, I know. No, I was gonna say the way you said the roll that other fabulous point or whatever. It sounded like a commercial, and I can't remember if it was the frickin' pin pineapple pen or if it was puppy baby one.
No.
It was one of the two that my brain latched onto, and I was like,
Apple.
Oh, the representatives like kind of look between each other and hold up like a hand and go, please excuse us for just 5 minutes. And like a wall of silence goes up around them. You can't hear what they're discussing, but you can see that there's at least 3 people making very violent gestures at the other ones who look like calm, but also more angry than they were when you walked into the hall this morning. And true to their word, in 5 minutes, the silence comes. They come back and go. We just had a quick re-vote, and the evidence that you brought before us this morning has been a bit of an eye-opening experience. Some of it we'd have to verify the truth of, such as the emperor of an entire nation doing bio-experiments. That is a steep accusation, but it is one we're going to look into. Another representative breaks in. We're not just going to ignore somebody saying that.
He wanted us to know it was him because he thanked us for strengthening his empire.
And the guy that broke in on your side is gestures at the other one, like, see? See?
Look at the shit.
Look at this shit. And our judgment is thus. This is an invasion. It is not an accident. It is not anything misunderstood on either side. You are occupying the land that you say that you have. You are just passing through. You have made no effort to be conscientious about not spreading filth throughout another sovereign nation's lands. And, as was pointed out, your own people are turning en masse into monsters. And now you've brought one into our own streets, where we saw what happened with our own eyes. There is no way for you to deny what happened yesterday. So what is going to happen now is you will withdraw from Barrowling Lands in the next fortnight, or we will be forced to have everybody declare war on your nation. It will be you against 6 others, including Alzheim. Or not Alzheim, sorry, Aspasia. It's not a ruling that I make lightly. Aspasia has never been in a single one of the wars that has ever been fought, but the evidence brought before us today is damning. And if that is what your Emperor is doing, we will have to respond. Do you understand this? And the Black Valor just kind of... He's been sitting there getting more and more angry. He goes, "It is understood. I will take the news of this ruling back to my Emperor, and we will withdraw. And he's going to look at the barreling contingency and go, "Congratulations." And he's gonna look at Nuven and just, like, glaring. "And if your accusations are true, apologies." And he's gonna take his fancy swanky ass and he's gonna storm right out of the hall.
I don't think I like him.
No, he is distinctly unpleasant.
Nuven looks like she was ready to just start pouncing.
Well, and that concludes the summit. I thank everybody for gathering. And the three people that were arguing very intensely under the silence are... One of them is going to look at the four of you and say, "Could you please stay after? Just for some follow-up questions."
It's not... Of course, sir.
And not with the entire delegation. Don't worry about talking to all 10 of us. Just us three. And you watch as everybody else files out. The barrelings are kind of like chattering to each other, very excited, but one of them looks very skeptical as they leave. I imagine Rex, like, claps Nuven on the shoulder, like, "Yeah, we fucking got him." Something like that.
Yeah.
How does Sid react as he leaves?
Good riddance.
That's fair. Oh, eventually...
Being a bit, boss. I'm being held back.
Don't worry. Good job. And the fancy lady is going to, like, ruffle your hair feathers.
Oh.
Get adopted by the Imperial family.
I was just thinking about
I want you
She's
to
not
know that
careful.
they want to adopt you real bad, but they're not going to say anything because you're
You're an
fucking
adult
20.
ass. You're an adult-ass woman.
You're an adult
They would
ass
do a
woman.
retroactive adoption.
So
Granddaughter.
eventually,
Tito in like a month, and she's a princess. It's like, the fuck happened?
Oh,
fuck?
don't tempt me. Now I want to draw it.
Do it. Do it.
Careful, you might be a princess where you come from.
so eventually,
Shit.
it's
also
just
true.
it's just the four of you and the three representatives that asked you to stay back.
Oh yeah, one thing about Nuven is in her mutant form, she's kind of got more of a draconic wyvern type body posture. So she's got forearm wings.
She's kind of hunched a little bit.
Yeah.
Please, feel free to sit at any of the open seats at the table. Do you need
I
any...
just gotta say up front, I'm sorry for speaking out of turn, but they weren't part of it. That was my fault.
Don't worry that nobody's in trouble. And it's 2 women and 1 man who are speaking to you. Would like to introduce ourselves. My name is Erasmus. This is Esther, and you're all gonna laugh at me. This is Winifred.
Oh no. Oh no.
Ah, she's this old.
I guess we know. I guess we know what they were saying behind the wall of silence. Let me eat them. Let me eat them.
Oh no. You know what this is? This game, the campaign we're in is one of the games they got Alex.
So,
So it's Erasmus, Winifred, and what was the other one?
Esther.
Okay. Thank you.
I imagine you noticed that I didn't have any sort of trust in the Carnabilt delegation, but I am honor bound to be neutral in my rulings if I can.
Yes, sir.
There's a reason for that. What do you know of the Blue Guard of Aspasia? And if anybody would like to roll a recall, you can. Otherwise, I'll just give you
Absolutely
the very
nothing,
basics.
miss.
I'll give you the very basics. Tito doesn't have to roll because she knows shit.
Sure, I'll do a recall just to see.
You might have brushed up because you're being all
An 8.
Nuven, you kind of recall. The Blue Guard, as it stands, is not really a standing military. It's groups of 5 people that go out together. Groups of up to 5 people, excuse me. They go out together, adventure, and, like, help out, like, everywhere. They're welcome everywhere. They cross borders without problems. It's basically a card to go wherever you want to go.
Nuven's probably her though, because they probably deal with the Blood Lake occasionally, just because of demon stuff.
Most of the time, they just kind of roam the roads between towns in Aspasia. They are able to be marshaled as a standing military, but most of the time they're spread out so thin that it's hard to keep them.
Oh, that's what the guard captain meant.
Yeah. They're in groups of 3 to 5 because, in keeping with Aspasia, if any arguments break out between 2 or more members, the other members automatically take a neutral stance so they can mitigate and mediate any infighting.
You see.
You need to really like Aspasia.
So
Loyal to the city. This
so
not just because they have chocolate.
not just because they got chocolate, I'm sure.
That's the perk.
Yes, there is indeed an exclusive blue chocolate made only for the guard.
So a few of the roaming bands of Blue Guard brought us rumors that line up surprisingly well with Miss Nuven's testimony. Most of the other representatives won't believe outright that the Emperor has anything to do with it, and to be honest, that's news to me, though I don't doubt it.
I did not expect to be bringing it up so soon. I say in character and out of character.
Well, Again, you never know what's going to happen in a TTRPG.
Yeah.
That's news to us, but it is in keeping with the rumors that we've heard of the movements of some of the military of Carnabilt. They've split into small groups and they're searching for things. Since you've... Can you not? I'm trying to wrap this up.
Admiral Snowball, calm down. We're already doing something about it.
This is a private session. God damn it, go out and drink your coffee with the rest.
She's fucking mad about something. Why? Can you not? Yes, come here, please. There you go. So, you've proven yourselves very adept at working together. You did not hesitate to help people in our streets, even though you aren't citizens of Aspasia or even warriors, though most of you. Sorry.
I
Grab a
have
cat.
training.
Yeah. You look like you have
Just
training,
looking.
and so does your very tall friend back there, Miss Nuven.
Miss Contra.
Miss Contra, thank you. And Nuven definitely looks like you can handle yourself. The Emperor and the Empire are up to something, and they've been up to something for years. We've been able to uncover part of what they're planning to do. We're offering you the protection of Auspasia's Blue Guard to really make a dent in his plans. You'd have all their powers behind you, all our powers behind you, and also a weekly stipend. If you agree to do a bit of very quiet adventuring for us.
It's hurting the Empire. Sign me up.
It would definitely hurt the Empire.
I'm afraid we are not at liberty to necessarily speak at this time. Though, personally, this sounds like a very well-worthy cause. We need to send message back to our homeland of accounts raised and the ultimate decision made here before we can commit to this.
It is something that we can do. We do have a crystal radio that would connect to at least somebody in Byronoct. Although I understand that you find that unpleasant for some reason.
They are not the most elegant devices, but it will have to do. It's very much the, this is gonna suck, but like, needs must.
Miss Tito?
Oh.
It would definitely punish the people who were in the hall today telling us that we should just get over their childish tantrums.
Well, if it gets us off the hook for me talking out of turn, then yeah, I'll do it.
You weren't ever in trouble for that, but yes, it would. And they're going to outline the rest of this quest next time, because it is pretty late.
Yay.
But, they're basically going to tell you real quick There are 5 things that the Emperor wants for some reason or another. We've been able to find the locations. We don't know what they are. We just know that he should not have them. And if you agree to this, it would help everybody on this entire continent, to be honest. And we're gonna end...
That seems pretty good.
We're gonna end really quick here. You're still going to be in the representative's office when we pick back up in a couple weeks. But yeah, we're gonna end there with them offering you a quest.